I was blessed to listen to the incredible Mark Armitage all about risky play, and my goodness, it was thought provoking. I reminisced about my favorite moments as a child where I felt most connected, most confident, most inspired, and it was outside. It wasn't inside. And when a lot of us think back to where did we love to play? We loved to play outside. And we know that with the rush of our lifestyles and the nervousness that we might have in our communities, our children aren't playing outside enough. I know that it's easier just to bring out those iPads and get them to sit in front of TV and have a snack after kinder or after school. But what did we love most? We loved playing outside. When I think about the activities that I used to play, I used to be having my magnifying glass out looking for ants and bull ants and beetles. I used to love just kicking a football around the streets. I used to love just throwing a ball against the wall for hours. I loved playing music and drawing and writing stories about random objects. This was mostly done outside. Now, I know our streets are busier. I know that we're concerned of traffic. Even for myself, my children typically will play out the back instead of out the front on a road that I'm nervous my kids don't have road sense. But wouldn't it be sad if we continue to limit our children's access to playing outside? It's really important if your space, it's not safe to be out the front because you're on a main road. Well, how else can we make sure we tailor our lifestyle to encourage still playing and being outside? Could you try and make your outdoor space as child friendly and as child motivating as we can? Could you stop by the park on your way home? Is there any area of your work that you could automate, get someone else to help you with it? How can we adapt our lifestyle to prioritize the outside moments that we know we need and that we know we enjoyed so much? It's really important that we sit back and reflect on play. We reflect on why we do it. Why is it so important? The research is so crucial in our promotion of play. The research shows that it uses all areas of the brain for children. When we're sparked in play, we're using our imagination, creativity, problem solving skills. We just have this academic pressure for some reason to have to get our children to read and write and learn shapes and colors. While that's important for some, while building and using problem solving and working out that when I put water down a hill, it flows, and if I block it with a rock, it diverts, that's learning. When we're playing superheroes and we're playing with cars and trucks and dolls, we're building empathy, compassion, we're practicing role play situations when we're engaged in that play. That's important. I believe that my children, when they were growing up, loved academics. One of my children loved letters and numbers. While it was great that I provided it, I still had to make it play-based, because what if we put so much effort into academics and then we don't have that beautiful development of emotional and social development? We get what's called asynchronous development. There's a big gap between those two, between cognitive and academics and between social and emotional development. The brain loves synchronicity, it loves teamwork, it loves all of those areas to work together. If we have a big gap, then that can cause difficulty with focus and anxiety and confidence for our children. So even when I was offering academic activities, it always had a play-based option. For example, we'd stomp or catch or throw different letter numbers, shapes and colors. I had a post box, so we would draw pictures if we love drawing pictures, and we put it in the post box, and then we'd pretend to give it out to the teddy bear picnic, or we'd pretend to give it out to our community. It's trying to extend it into play. We might make drawings and pictures because we love to draw, but we could turn that into wrapping paper. We could turn that into a menu and make a menu for our dolls, for our soft figurines. It's trying to encourage children play. Play is more important for our brain than sitting at a table and completing academic handwriting, writing our name. I can always teach a child to learn the letters of their name. It's very hard to teach a child play if they haven't had it in those early years. So we really want to encourage play during our early years. Go back to Mark Armitage's work in that, go back to what we enjoyed when we were little. What did we enjoy to play? How could we reminisce and bring that play into our children's lives? And if you're struggling to play, then what can you do to build your play? How can you encourage yourself to have the freedom to play, because play doesn't need an expectation or an outcome. Play needs to be mindful. Enjoy the moment. There's no expectation on you. So if you're finding it hard going, oh my goodness, I don't know how to play, well, you can always learn no matter what age you are. So it's really important that we have this conversation. We share this with our community, because play is important for all of us, no matter what age.